Hi, my name's Bobby Clue, and I'm the Executive Director of the Somerset-Pulaski County Chamber of Commerce.
Bobby, can you tell us a little bit about feminism?
Well, you know what I can tell you is my standpoint on small town and the concept of feminism for me is this. Some of the best bosses that I've ever had have been women, and I can't imagine a world where a woman would not be created or would not be treated equally in the workplace as a man.
So, do you consider yourself feminist?
Yes.
So, Tyler, would you consider yourself a feminist?
No.
Eddie, do you consider yourself a feminist?
No, not really.
What makes you say that?
Because I think women should be in the workplace and be as equal as men. But there's certain jobs, not trying to be a feminist, there's just certain jobs that you're all not built for. Like one as a paramedic, there's a lot of lifting, and a lot of our female medics got hurt because they was not able to do the lifting repeatedly. And there's just jobs like that are physically demanding that you're all not built for. But, other than that, I have no problem with women in the workplace.
Ginger, do you consider yourself a feminist?
Yes.
Allison, do you consider yourself a feminist?
Yes.
Bill, would you say that you consider yourself a feminist?
I think it would. I think that we're still seeing some inequality between males and females, and I think that it's something that's ingrained in the system, and I think that that is something that we should work to correct, and that by definition is what a feminist is.
One of those, but in my opinion, I believe very strongly in having equality in the workplace.
Would you consider yourself a feminist?
Yes, definitely.
I'm Melissa Winstead. I'm an academic advisor here at Somerset Community College. I've been here for 18 and a half years.
Melissa, would you tell us what you think about feminism?
I know a lot of people are really, have extreme feelings one way or the other, and I'm really not like that. I do believe in equal rights for women, of course, as far as voting and educational benefits and salaries. I don't think that there should be, men make more money than women for doing the same job. Mm-hmm. I feel strongly about that.
My name is James Adams. I'm a husband and a father of 2 daughters, and a third is on the way.
James, would you tell us a little bit about feminism?
Well, when it comes to feminism, my initial thought was that, you first mentioned that to me, some of the negative connotations in media popped in my head immediately about feminism and about women taking over, about some negative aspects of that, not just in the workplace, but Hollywood and what you hear about that. But as a father of daughters and as having 4 sisters growing up, my biggest thing and the most important thing for me is to make sure that my daughters have the same opportunities as males, same opportunities, and I want it to be an even playing field.
Chloe, do you consider yourself a feminist?
Yes.
Austin, do you consider yourself a feminist?
Absolutely.
James, would you consider a downside of being a feminist in this time?
In certain instances, yes. The reason why, in the workplace, it is a male-governed workplace where, unfortunately for women, they're in second place, and because of the male superiority in that workplace, it's going to be very difficult in this country, in this part of the country too. I've noticed, me coming here from another area of the country where there was a lot more equality with men and women.
Would you say that you consider yourself a feminist?
I'm not a diehard feminist. I am probably a little more old-fashioned than a typical person, but at the same time, I don't think that women are beneath men in any way. And again, on equal rights, I think that they should have that. But I do think that that men and women are different, and as far as physical things, you know, obviously a whole lot of difference.
If you consider yourself a
If I would
feminist.
consider myself. I'm going to say 50-50 on this. I have views and opinions that conflict with other characteristics of it.
Is there a downside to being a feminist?
It seems like there's a lot of negative connotations associated with it. When someone says feminism, as a rule, it seems like a lot of people think of it as women protesting or that kind of thing. So I think that probably is the main thing I can think of that would be negative, that would be associated with feminism.
So you do, can you tell me if you consider yourself a feminist?
I would consider myself a feminist from the standpoint that I completely support an equality between men and women. 100%, yes.